What is going on YouTube? Hey, I'm back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we do need to look at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Now, yesterday was definitely an interesting video. We had a nice surprise Monday morning as the stock market and cryptocurrency kind of reawoken itself, as usually, well, always the stock market is closed on the weekend, and usually we see cryptocurrency kind of do the same thing the past couple of months or maybe past couple of years, where when the stock market closes, volume kind of dies off on cryptocurrency too. And that's pretty much what we saw this weekend here. And then come Monday morning, yesterday morning, the markets opened back up, and you saw almost immediately, right after the markets opened back up, we actually saw a big correction. Well, not big, but we did see that correction within cryptocurrency, causing markets to dip a bit lower here. Now, it wasn't huge, it wasn't massive by any means, but it was ideally that break outside of the technical indicators that we've been tracking for quite some time now. You can see clear as day here on XRP that we've had this kind of ascending fractal we were tracking here, and we just recently broke out of it to the downside, not something we wanted. Ethereum did kind of the same thing here. Ethereum was trading in this descending fractal here, and you can see we kind of broke outside, hit the moving average here, and then slowly started to fall. And then since Monday, we've kind of come back down inside this kind of descending fractal here. Bitcoin as well broke down outside of its symmetrical triangle, now consolidating here. I mean, could we tweak this? Could there be movements where we could tweak it? I mean, yeah, there's definitely things we can adjust, and it could be like this. So we're definitely going to look at that a little bit later on today. We'll readjust things here, but we'll also be looking at the S&P, which is slowly heading up higher, back above its beautiful resistance in white here, and bouncing off the bottom support, which we expected. And I'm hoping we break above and kind of see something like that. But, you know, obviously we'll keep that posted, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later on in today's video. But with that being said, make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. Let's jump into today's episode. So guys, quick refresh of the cryptos reveals 1.07 trillion market cap here. You can see most of the cryptocurrencies are consolidating down ever so slightly. Not necessarily something I'm too worried about here, but we are sliding down nonetheless. Again, a couple of percentage points over the past week here. Over the past 24 hours, not really seeing anything, but you can see we just started to see that slide a little bit lower within some of these cryptocurrencies here. It's nothing too crazy. It's a little bit of movement as come Monday here. And now we're trying to figure out what exactly is going on. So XRP is here, as you guys can see. And we are kind of consolidating in this uptrend on the daily charts. I want to show you guys the 4-hour. You can see how we just recently broke through the moving average on the 4-hour charts here, but we're now in overbought territory, or sorry, oversold territory. And in my mind, that means probable consolidation back to the upside here. That's what I would anticipate or expect to see happen here. But as you guys can see, we are in this ascending fractal here. We were bouncing off. We broke below it, started to consolidate downwards here, but then jumping to the daily charts here, you can see we really don't look all that bad. We're coming near oversold, and I'll show you the exact reason. Can this go away? I'll show you the exact... Oh my Lord, go away. I'll show you the exact reason as to why we kind of rejected off that. It's on the weekly charts. It reveals what exactly is happening here. But you can see within this ascending fractal, as we're filling in the gap here, we did just recently break this and start to correct downwards here. We were getting close to retesting that moving average. We didn't. We broke downwards here, and we're kind of consolidating. There's not really a point here that I can base reference off of. You know, we did have some sort of uptrend we were using. Could we extend it? It's very possible. We don't know for sure where that support is yet. We do have an uptrend that was positive, but we don't have that bottom support yet. We are consolidating lower, and I don't know, unfortunately, how low we are going to be moving to. That's the problem. I don't know if we're going to be moving that low. I think the lowest is probably this support here. And you can see why we rejected, because we were coming into contact with the weekly moving average, which hopefully makes a bit more sense with you guys. And it's also another reason why I think it's not over yet. I don't think we're going to be dumping that low, but I don't think we're going to be over just yet with this correction here. You can see in the past, we have retested this moving average on the weekly, and we've typically rejected off of it and fallen below. And here we're doing it the third time, maybe the fourth time here, rejected off of it yet again, and it's starting to consolidate. But I think it's just going to bounce off another support, rebound up higher, and then we're going to try to break through it. That's the ideal goal that I would suspect to see happen here. Hopefully we break through that and head upwards. But honestly, we don't look all that bad if you ask me. I do think, yeah, it's clear as day we rejected off of here. We're waiting patiently for the day or the week that comes where we close the weekly above this. But for the time being, we are just going to be, sitting ducks for right now, and then hopefully in the near future we'll be able to break through that. And the reason I'm so bullish, and the reason that I would suspect to see us break through it to the upside here, is because a lot of the other cryptocurrencies are showing signs that that's to come. You can see Ethereum right here is showing signs to come. You can see we're in this descending fractal. This is actually more bullish than bearish here. And the longer we hang out lower here, the bigger I would suspect to see a correction to the upside. That's really in my book what I suspect to see happen here. I'd likely think a reversal is to come on these cryptocurrencies here, and it's only a matter of time before it actually happens. Now, obviously, we'll be taking advantage of these shorts and these longs on BidFi, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. BidFi lets me buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits of your favorite cryptocurrencies. They even have a welcome rewards bonus of up to $2,888 completely free by signing up with that link down in the description below. Now, yesterday, we did have some moderate to aggressive short opportunities here. You could still potentially short this. I mean, last night we closed the daily on XRP right here, which is signifying potential correction. And there's a very high chance we could be pulling down to 47 cents. There's a very high chance we could actually be seeing something along those lines here. So ideally, we could easily retest this, and then we could bounce off of here. I think this month is more bullish than we've ever been. So I am suspecting that we do see reversal soon. But because we closed below here and we were in this ascending fractal, there is a very solid chance we will be falling down to bottom support. So it's just a waiting game at this point moving forward here. Same thing with Ethereum and these other cryptos. We are consolidating here. I'd likely think we're going to see a reversal. Same thing goes with Bitcoin here. All the signs show reversal. So maybe it's something like this on XRP, Ethereum. Maybe it could be, sorry, not what I wanted to do. Maybe it could be something like this on Ethereum. Bitcoin as well could be seeing some sort of reversal like that. And then the S&P 500, I also believe, is due for a correction here. Now, Bitcoin, as you guys can clearly tell, is consolidating. We did, unfortunately, break through the symmetrical triangle unless we start to tweak it here. It's very possible. Maybe it's something like this. I don't know. It kind of looks a bit, it's definitely an accurate movement here. That's for sure. Maybe something along the lines of here. Now you can see where we have supports yet again, where we were using this as resistance, here's support, support again. This is starting to look a bit more accurate. Maybe we didn't actually break through it here. We're still consolidating on this, and a decision is going to have to be made. Same thing goes with the S&P 500. So I am bullish on a lot of these cryptos. They're all undervalued. They all have plenty of room to move to the upside here. You can already see the S&P 500 is starting to do that, where we did bottom off as expected, oversold here. We're starting to reverse back up, and I'd likely think now we should be able to reverse out of it. See that swing back to the upside. Maybe not that quickly. Maybe it causes something like this, but a break to the upside nonetheless is what I would suspect to see happen here. Just how this market seems to be panning out. Jumping to the weekly, you can see that we are bouncing beautifully off that top white band here. I mean, it's been a resistance for quite some time. So the fact that we're up here retesting it was a big reason why I would suspect to see a reversal. I would suspect to see us reverse off that and head higher. Trading at 50 on the RSI, plenty of room to go either direction. We could drop and then see a pump, but I'd likely think we're probably going to just reverse off of it right now. I don't think there's a reason for us to head even lower. Is it possible? Of course. Of course it is, and we'll see where that goes. If we hit moving average, it'll be a beautiful buying opportunity. If we bounce off oversold, I'd be throwing tons of money into this to capitalize off those gains. And then when we reverse back up, we should be in the profit and in the clear. But with that all being said, that is going to be it for today's video. Definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.